I've written. I think we've got one good, guys. I think I'll shove in a video. This video. It's not this video, this song. I hope you enjoy it. So today, let's talk about having a radical can-do attitude towards life. Let's go. So given the fact that as you come through, there very well may be very few people that believe in you, you're going to have to use every tool at your disposal. And that includes having a radical can-do attitude. Can you find the faith to believe in yourself when no one else will? It's foolhardy, it's brave, it's nuts, but you're going to have to take that leap. Developing this radical can-do attitude, this capacity to believe, it is absurd because when you are in that state of faith, you very well might not have developed the skills yet. So all you have is that's in your guts, in your heart, in your stomach, in your mind. Can you take it? Can you take that fire? Because given the fact that there will be so much that is not there, so many elements missing, this is the thing that will sustain you, that can-do attitude, that capacity to be positive when all the world is saying it's ridiculous, you should give up. That's the very nature of the absurd, to choose not to give up when the whole world is saying that you should. Today the plan is to get a demo down, and we're going to get one of the best we've done so far. Let's go. So look, the world is in deep trouble at the moment. Now they're so topsy-turvy, so many problems. But the thing is, within that process, we still have to make the best of ourselves, whatever circumstances we are. It is the gauge of your maturity, of your journey into adulthood, that you realize that no one is coming for you. This is your trip, this is your life. And something that has helped me is simply being this decision, right? I'm going to affirm despite the void. I'm going to bring this radical can-do attitude, especially when I feel at my bottom. I know that to choose to believe, you sound like a clown. But here's the thing, I believe that today I'm going to write the best song that I've ever written, or at least the song that I'm meant to write today. You've got to bring in that defiance, that belief, that sense that you have something to give. I'm going to write it. So I started sketching out a song called Cosmic Skeletons. It's a reflection on that we are cosmic skeletons. Yeah, we are just wild beings spinning on this planet amidst infinity, and we forget the miracle. How? It's so absurd. And it's also about the fact that when you doubt, to choose to believe, that is absurd. That is radical. I said nobody feels what it feels to be. Okay, getting somewhere. So one of the things with songwriting is you have to give yourself over to time. Sometimes the process just takes the time it takes. And when you're hot and when it's going well, it's extraordinarily exciting, your blood is up and you're feeling it, but it's also, there's a lot of frustration because you're trying different avenues, you're going in different directions, and sometimes it just doesn't happen, and sometimes it's happening both at the same time. Okay, so it's been some heavy songwriting all day. It's about 5 o'clock. Let's go and see what's going on in Mahala. So guys, they're preparing for this wonderful event called Death Picnic, which I was actually shooting last year. But because I've got to go over to Dubai, I won't be here this year, but it's lovely just to see it growing and manifesting every time I go down. So powerful, so many great spirits, so much energy, like very, very good souls. And yeah, very blessed to be here in part. Time for an evening beer. I know I've been talking about this can-do attitude today, and it might appear that I'm not particularly happy, but creative work isn't always about these sort of binary emotions, happiness or sadness. I think it's much more about the totality of one's being. And I think the idea about a can-do attitude is something that you can take into any state, whether you're in the dumps, whether you're hitting a high inspired point. It's about a spirit that you're trying to bring in, and that's what I'm feeling at the moment, a great sense of well-being, a deep tiredness. So the sense of resolution is, I want to finish this song. I want to get everything down if I possibly can. It's about seizing this moment, the moment where it's breathing through me, and the moment that perhaps the emotion is absolute at its height, at its most soaring point. So I'm gonna go and get a couple of drinks and just kind of see if I can groove away into the night a little bit. One of the paradoxes of song and songwriting is that nothing takes more time than songwriting, but equally nothing gives you more time than songwriting. So one of the things that I'm trying to do is each evening when I start feeling a little bit tired after a long day, just try and set the tone. It's why I'm dressing into the studio, just trying to raise everything up in myself, trying to bring out the best. And that's why I had this idea of the radical can-do attitude on mine today, because at the moment I'm just trying to bring the best self. You know, the music industry is so hard. I'm outside it at the moment. I'm pure, independent, DIY, guts ethic, punk rock ethic, getting to that thing when I first started out, you know, fighting. And the only way you can contend with the magnitude of the task it takes, if you're really going to try and play a new hand of the game, is to bring your best. And that's why I have this idea, the radical can-do attitude to every detail, every step. And that's why I try to create a set in the evening, try to set the intention, get going, and leave nothing on the pitch, so to speak. Okay, so it's 9:45. I've probably got an hour and a half to go. And I'm gonna try and get some synths down and try and see if I can get a working lyric. I've got some ideas in my head, but I'd like to just do a basic vocal, get the feeling. So we're gonna get going. Okay guys, so I have to shut the session down because suddenly we're out of overtime and I've got to get the last train home. If not, I'm going to be abandoned overnight again. And it's too cold to sleep in my parlour without a sleeping bag. So running.